So many of you have asked me how I got into herbalism, and it's time that I give you the full answer. So let's jump into it. My whole journey with herbal medicine started when I was living in Turkey. I lived there for about 4 years, and for the first 2, my Turkish was terrible. Not that it's so great now. Anyway, I didn't want to try and speak Turkish in a medical setting, and if I got a cold or the flu, I needed to know how to heal myself using what I could get at the grocery store. When I moved back to the US, I put all of that on the back burner until my boyfriend started presenting with symptoms of depression and anxiety and other issues related to PTSD. He's a veteran, and maneuvering the VA is horrible with a capital H. So I started looking into alternative medicine. One thing about me is if I feel passionate about something, I dive completely in. So I got one book that turned into about 10 books. I started taking every free online course related to plant medicine that I could find. And then I enrolled in some other online courses that I won't mention because I don't want to drag their names through the mud. But they weren't great, let's just say that. I decided that it was time to invest in a more formal education, but I already have a master's that I don't use, and I didn't want to go back to school formally. After about a month of research and weighing different online courses, I decided to go with the Herbal Academy. If you follow me, you've probably heard me talk about their courses before. I love this program, mostly because it's go at your own pace, it's reading based, and it really relates the body systems to different herbs. I have taken nearly every class that they offer, and now I'm just saving up to purchase their clinical herbalist bundle because that really is my ultimate goal. By the way, this is not a plug. They are not paying for me to say this, and I have also taken local courses that I've really liked here in Florida, and there are so many wonderful programs out there. You just have to do research and choose what's best for you. As for actually putting that knowledge to use, I decided to get a job managing an herb and tea shop, which, was very interesting. But I would come home after work every single day after spending a day with herbs and teas, experimenting with herbs individually, trying them as blends, writing down notes of how they felt in my body, giving them to him to try for extended periods of time. And it was through that trial and error period that I came up with blends that both of us, he and I, were actually drinking on a daily basis. To make a long story short, I launched my store in the end of July, early August, and it has been going so well.